I mean, I would have to say that the most life-changing event in my life was when I was at a mass with Saint John Paul II. I mean, like, think about it. I just said I was at mass with the saint. Whoa. And he said something that's not written down in anywhere. Usually they like write down everything that he said and stuff like this. This isn't written down anywhere because he came up to the mic after the mass, and I'll never forget what he said. He said, "In my homily, I said, do not be ashamed of the gospel." And we're all like, yeah, we're not ashamed. We're shameless, right? And then he said, "Now I do not say, do not be ashamed." He said, "Now I say, be proud of the gospel." And everyone around me went nuts. But something happened inside of me. It was a realization that I hadn't been living my life being proud of the gospel. And it was a conviction that would change my life, that I would listen to what he said. And St. John Paul II, I'm trying to be proud of the gospel. That's the event that changed my life. I would have to say the Holy Land. To go and to walk around in these places. I'm a history buff. I love, like, you know, just like history, and to kind of like go where so much history has happened, to walk in the footsteps of Jesus, literally. But then that's my number one. My number two would be like to go like to Greece or like the footsteps of St. Paul. I know I'm a priest, okay? This is what I like to do. But then the reason why is because, you know, you learn so much. It's like, you know, we read the scriptures, and the scriptures are amazing, amazing. But then when you go to the places, you're like, oh, this is Capharnaum. Oh, this is what he was talking about. Oh, and it's like you also go to where so many people prayed. It's incredible. And you experience the faith. That's where I would go, if I could go anywhere in the world. I mean, I think this is a great time to believe in prayer. Why? Think about it. Okay, like when you go to a restaurant, what do you look for? Oh, is there free Wi-Fi? And like if there's free Wi-Fi, it's like, oh, that's cool, that's awesome. Like, what is Wi-Fi? It's like these waves in the air. It's probably gonna give us cancer one of these days, right? And so, like, you know, it's like everywhere, and it's able to connect us to an entire different world. Like, what an amazing way to understand prayer. Yo, when you're around New York City, you pray all the time. Let me tell you, when you're in the subway, it's just like, boom, I'm gonna pray right now. I'm gonna pray for the people right there. And I just call down the Spirit. And you know, sometimes, I mean, me, I just feel that the Lord gives me words to pray for people, and I try to pray for them as best as I can. And you know, every now and again, I mean, like, go up to him and say something, because think about it. I'm a man who dresses like this. Wouldn't you expect somebody dressed like this to come up to you and just go, I think the Lord is telling me something for you? I mean, like, it would be kind of freaky and stuff, but you would listen. And who's to say that God doesn't do that? He does. He communicates to us all the time. That's how God communicates with me. How you doing? This is Father Agustino coming at you from the Boogie Down Bronx, and I am going to be over there in Cali September 19th for the On FiRE conference. No, this is the biggest Catholic Youth Conference going on in Northern California, September 19th. It's going to be at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Yo, there's gonna be food there, there's gonna be time for rides, there's gonna be all these bishops there, these priests there, these awesome speakers there, these awesome musicians there. What more can you want? Oh, I know. How about Jesus is gonna be there? That's right, at Vallejo, California, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, September 19th, on FiRE Conference. Yo, let's go. Let's do this. I'll see you there.